I'm back in a roleplay game that I think is pretty awesome. This is Zaibatsu, Japan, a very huge city. And yes, we're gonna go buy a car. Gosh, look at this. It looks like you're going through Tokyo. I'm very surprised about this game, to be honest. Oh yeah, let's buy this car. This looks good. Let's go. Gregory off-road. Oh yes, we got it. This is our car. You see how cool this is? We're like in the underground of Japan. Let's enter it. Oh yeah. Do you guys see just about how huge this map is? This is honestly so cool. Why is there a squirrel running around? Let me just walk over here and open this door. Tunnel maintenance shaft. Why can't I even go down here? Have you ever seen something similar to this in any other game? You can just walk down to a tunnel just in the middle of nowhere and there's a bunch of homeless shelters. Dang, Japan. Didn't know you all was like this. Reminds me of New York. Hey man, how you doing?
Good.
That's awesome.
Is this your first time playing the game, or?
No, this is my second time playing the game.
Okay. How long did you play last time?
I don't know, 30 minutes.
I'll go ahead and give you an introduction. In order to play this game properly, I would say that it's basically a requirement to be in their Discord, is because all of the private factions where people typically respect roleplay of, like if I roleplay as a cop, if I just say I'm a cop now, or if I put on some uniform or whatever, like that looks remotely Japanese, most people are not going to react to that. Reaction is a very big thing in this game.
Yeah.
Because I could say like, oh, I would pull out this samurai sword and I would slash you. And
Yeah.
if people think that you're being power playing by making your character too strong or putting them in a scenario that they don't want to roleplay, they'll just
Yep.
go ahead and void. They'll just walk off.
Yeah.
So everything really depends on basically how that person respects your roleplay, and if you are in any type of faction. Just go ahead and hop in my car because I have a heavy lead foot and I can drift this thing. pretty well.
Okay.
Just go ahead and
Yeah, wait.
unlock this.
Wait, it's on the other side, right? Oh, there we go.
All right, ready for this?
Yup, I'm always ready. Why am I bald? What?
It's a feature. Don't worry about it. Not actually bald.
Okay.
So here is the two really main areas.
I can't even look up. Like it's above my
There
screen.
appears to be a person who's actually role playing.
Oh, yeah, I see there's a woman here.
Look.
Looks concerned. Can I open the door and get out here?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
there we go. Oh.
So this is
Oh.
as you can see. Oh, go ahead and get back in and
Oh,
press
okay.
F again. Press F. Press F. Press
Oh,
F.
there we go.
Let's summon all of my old German. Kannst du sprechen Deutsch für mich bitte?
Do you think she speaks German?
I don't think so. I don't really even speak that much good German. I only know it because I was like raised Texas German when I was a little kid, and that's about it.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh
That's
yeah, she looks a little confused. She is. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the reason why I brought you here is because this is a very important location.
All
So
right.
to our left, we have the Tokyo Security Company, which is not the Tokyo Metropolitan Police, but is
Okay.
instead the private entity I told you about.
Yeah.
Over here, we have the city of Zaibatsu, city government. Each city is its own thing. Each city has their own flag, and most of them are quite small or quite medium-sized, depending on the population and what it needs. But they all have their own unique flag. And then you have the city of Tokyo flag. And that's
Yeah.
now this is the city hall of Zaibatsu.
Very
It's
beautiful.
basically like a local office. Now, I guess you could kind of call Tokyo County, like you have in like Los Angeles. You have Los Angeles County, then you have like Torrance or Inglewood or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Then you have that. Now, another reason why I brought you over here, because this is the IBN. Now, IBN is a company, but a lot of people, like I said, they create factions. Now, anyone can really create a faction. You can create a faction. I can create a faction. But, you know, IBN, the faction, the main IBN, the biggest IBN faction, which has about a few thousand people in their Discord, was created in March of 2023 and is the most legitimate IBN faction, meaning that people have the most respect for. Now, this
Yeah.
is my OC, as we call it, original content, original character. I have different outfits for this character. I have different suits and styles for this character, depending on the event that I'm looking for, which I'll get to later on how you can go ahead and use that, create characters and stuff like that.
Got a nice suit there.
Let's go ahead and take a look at a few things. To IBN, let's go ahead and walk in here.
Ooh.
So there are three interiors here. You have the underground parking lot, the lobby, and the IBN office. We're gonna go to the IBN office.
Okay. This is a very beautiful like city. What do I
So-
say? Very well developed.
It's Japan.
Yeah.
But typically, the way we roleplay for IBN, for the largest organized group of people who roleplay as IBN, is that we have a thing called hosts and servers, which is when we host events. But there's a lot of lore in this faction I'm a part of. There's a lot of detail. A lot of the people who roleplay as what they're doing are actually taking that course in real life. I right
Oh,
now
wow.
I'm taking an associate's degree for accounting.
So you're telling me you all take the roleplay to the next level, huh?
It's a mixture of people in the thing, different walks of life and stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
quite large. You actually have to apply and attend an internship program and all that other stuff.
Wow.
But a lot of people who roleplay as a financial auditor, as a finance department, HR, marketing, research and development, research and innovation, they want that role in real life, or they know a good amount of like roleplay and LARP is that. Now I'm going to go ahead and
That's
show
cool.
you a few of the stuff. There's actually a website that we have. Yes, there's actually a website that we have. We use it as like a Wix, whatever. I guess to concise it is that if you want to learn how to play the game, I would read the Wikia, I would check the Discord, I would check the factions of the Discord, because people post like faction announcement, hey join, like promotional, like hey join this Discord. Whichever ones have the most amount of people is typically the one that's respected the most, and it has detail to it, where there's like rank and structure, and there's a good amount of people you can roleplay with, and it feels like it's an actual community.
So basically, it gives them more to do, like a community to like roleplay with.
Yes. Now, you could create your own character and like be like some hobo off the street that's like learning how to learn. And this is what some people do, is that they basically like from rags to riches, and they like develop themselves as a character.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of roleplay locations, like the International College of Zaibatsu, which some people roleplay as like students of.
I can see the character creation thing here in the menu. This might just be the like biggest roleplay community I've seen, like in terms of the amount of players who are on and actually roleplaying.
I would like it if you included this in your video, but I would not recommend this game for anyone under the age of 13. And the reason why I say that is because most of the people who play this game are in between the ages of 13 to about 26 or something like that. It's a very large community, and there is a very large amount of diversity in the player base. And unfortunately, that means that there is issues with people being racist. There's a
wait, the building is on fire, by the way.
I'll explain that in a second. So if you go ahead and pull out your phone by clicking the menu on the top.
All right,
top right on your screen, pull that out, click episodes. Now there will be a thing that pops up. Now there's like different types of events. Well, every like 30 minutes or so, a different event is hosted, and there's at least like 7 to 13. It's more than 7. It's more than 7 events. There's at least 7 events which occur, and
I can see that
a part of the city becomes alive. Currently we're going through burning innovation, and as it says, is as the flames rage through IBM's office building, the core of the business district of Zaibatsu, the state-of-the-art servers, equipment, and software all threatened by the inferno, leaving the staff scrambling to save what they could. The fire department battled the blaze for hours until it was finally contained. Cause of the fire remains under investigation. Rumors of corporate espionage and sabotage around the event. Numerous competitors such as Emory International seek to disrupt their rivals in any way possible. Now you have Jazz and Gestures, obviously, as patrons for the Cozy Jazz Club. The spotlight illuminates the stage, and this and that, this and that.
Yeah.
That is basically an event where people can spurge, where people can like join up and say, oh, I'm working as IBN now. Oh no, we have a fire. Oh, I'm Armory International, and I'm catching this thing on fire. Or,
yeah, that makes sense. Gives it more of a purpose.
Some factions, such as the fire department, have a bot that joins the game sporadically and specifically collects data on the server and says, oh, the burning innovation event is going to start in 2 hours of the server, so firefighters who are part of this fire department faction can go ahead and respond and roleplay that, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, this dude wants us to have accurate. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think we gotta.
Here, let's go ahead and leave.
We gotta run. The entire place is on fire. Jeez. This is honestly super cool. Like, I have never seen a game with features like this, I think. Oh, the firefighters are coming in.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. So, what I was saying is that I would recommend you put a disclaimer and say that Zaibatsu, being a diverse community, can have a lot of different ranges of people with differing styles of roleplay. I've known of incidences in which people have been doxxed over the roleplay, because roleplays, some people have these characters that they create that last for months, and people get into really intense roleplays about, oh, I'm going to start, I'm going to start being a Yakuza or whatever, and I'm going to start overthrowing this particular Yakuza guy. And over time, these months-long, hours-long on-session roleplays become something intense. And some people have literally lost their proverbial manure over certain events. Like I said, it's a large community. I've met a few cool people. I've even met a friend I made on this game in real life, and we went to the Cop City protest in Atlanta, and that was a fun event. But like, there are a lot of strange people. play this game. And there are a
Yeah.
lot of really cool people who play this game. There are a lot of cool people who make like deeply detailed like serial number hard drive of the IBM OSS computer like system software engineering can do this and that. There's not really that much detail in the game itself. It's just up for the players to create what they want to create. You're really only limited by your imagination, what you can create by yourself. Which is cool is that people join these factions and they go ahead and they create cool stuff.
So like you're telling me like the advanced in the role playing here is like insanely realistic, so to speak. Like there's people who literally
People try their best to be as realistic as possible. Is what
yeah.
I'm trying to say. But a lot of people will change their OCs. Like some people who are board of directors on the company, they'll create numerous OCs. Like, oh, I'm this guy now, and I'm from China, and I'm going to be working as the CEO of the Zaibatsu branch, or the vice president of the Zaibatsu branch, or I'm a technical engineer. And if you don't want to join an action in the Discord, there's a lot of free resources where you can find uniforms or IDs. Now, I want you to go ahead and click. I forgot to tell you this, but this is how people create their OCs. Go ahead and click characters and scroll all the way down to the bottom, and there's a little plus sign. Once you create your character, you click customize, and you can go ahead and customize your character. Now, go ahead and open that thing, and you'll see this. It'll take you to like a black screen where it shows your display, your username, and you have like reset customization character codes. Now, character codes, people will go ahead and post their codes like, hey, this is this thing. So if you want to roleplay as a Beanbird barista, go ahead and copy this code. This is the uniform, and this and that, this and that, this and that.
Yeah, that's really cool. When you join in, the game is a little bit confusing because you aren't really like sure what to do.
You don't
But
really know. Yes, it's kind of like teaching a boomer to how to use a cell phone, if you will, because there's like a lot of technology. There's a lot of cool things to do.
yeah, you can see here, like I see these two people role playing here in the restaurant. That's pretty like
yeah, they're
intense.
talking about something. Yeah,
yeah, that's really cool.
People are talking in quotation marks. That typically indicates that they're talking in character. If you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
use quotation marks, you're typically like, I would walk up, I'm talking to you. And then sometimes people will go ahead and go ahead and use like the emotes, so they would be like ragdoll. And then they'll be like, they'll be like, oh, he would like sit up or whatever, or oh, hold on, what's that one? Sit regularly out ground. There we go. Oh no, that's the wrong sit emoji. There's like that's 16 different. Okay, he would get up. Yeah, there we go. Legs, sit, legs out ground. He would stand up.
Oh yeah.
He would, that type of deal. Is that people would typically type that out as well.
That's awesome.
People have really fast word per minute in this game because it's basically like the proverbial of who's who, of who can like type out the message first, and whoever types out the message first and sends their message first wins. If I like say I'll kick the man, and the guy would say I'll punch the man. Well, whoever said it first gets to really do it. If it's like I'll pull out a gun, he'll pull out his gun. Let's say you have a knife. He'll aim, he'll fire, and you have a knife, and you like try to take off my head with a katana or whatever. It's like whoever like really types it up first is the first person to go ahead and like win that fight or whatever.
That makes sense. Yeah.
First of all, firearms do not do damage. It's purely roleplay. So someone can't kill the entire server. It's up to the individual person to roleplay what they want to roleplay.
Yeah.
If someone walks into a crowded building, starts shooting up the place, you don't have to roleplay getting shot by a terrorist. Now I'm taking you right now is I'm taking you to a place where you can get a gun. Different people who belong to different factions and different opinions of what the government is, but the largest government is the city of Zaibatsu, which I'm a part of, has firearm permits that you have to apply for, and that there's a database of people who are registered for firearms. Because Japanese gun culture is very, very, very strict. But in this timeline, there are a lot of parties which people run for, and recently the ruling party, the Constitutional Democratic Party, has passed some reforms. Now, here's where you can get a gun. Now, be careful you have someone to open the door for you, or else you are stuck.
Oh.
You would interact with the shop. It pulls up a shop window.
I'm gonna grab a gun. Here we go. Okay. Buy. Yes. Yep, I'm locked in now. So you go into your inventory, right, and you just pull it out. Oh yeah. Dude, that's cool.
If you want to roleplay with someone, the best way, and you don't know if they're in character or not, and they're not like making any actions or saying anything in character, just say, hey, are you OC?
Yeah.
And typically when people are switching from being out of character to now roleplaying, they'll say IC. Let me go ahead and show you the property. They're planning right now a property update, commercial property, so you can actually make your own business instead of having to use the already existing ones. You could use assets in the build mode to go ahead and do that. Okay, so you can develop your property. Everything saves. We can only have one preset of your property. Now, I haven't updated this since like July.
This is awesome though. This looks good. Did you purchase the property or just like free?
You rent it. In order to put stuff in there, you have to buy it. So I'm going to go ahead and click stop renting. Go ahead and click rent property and click yes.
Rent property.
Yes.
Oh, 45. That's pretty cheap.
Okay, now go ahead and click manage property.
Manage property. You can customize
Edit
it. Oh.
props. Yes. So you can change the color and you can change and you
Wow.
can buy some props. So
So
you
if
go
I
ahead
want
and
to
click like,
add some
buy
trash,
props.
let me just add some trash here. Why not?
But you have to buy it though. And as you can see off your GC, I don't know how much money you have. But,
574.
yeah, that's not going to be enough to fully customize a property.
Oh.
It took me about 30,000 JC to build my property up, and that takes a lot of
30,000?
time. So
Oh,
most
wow.
people just go ahead and they just buy money
Yeah, that makes
or
sense.
sell their stuff.
Yeah,
I
the
think you
money's
can-
pretty cheap in the game actually, compared to many other games.
Yeah, they're not trying to
Cash grab
take all
people.
your money.
That's actually
Yeah.
awesome.
It's-
It's not often you see developers like that.
Yeah.
Oh, here we got the railway station.
Go ahead, do I'm sorry. Do port station. There we go, port station.
Port station. Okay.
Okay, we are now in the port city, the port
Ooh.
area.
Yeah.
Here.
Is the map expanding like over time, or is it just?
It's only expanded this time. I mean, there's updates and stuff like that, but hold on. I gotta actually go ahead and unlock it. I have to put segment manual, transmission mode,
There we go.
automatic transmission.
Like this car was loud.
We are men. We drive with a manual. Oh, please
Damn.
include that in the video. Please include that in the video. I beg of you.
You don't find it as amazing as I do that like every single little part of this map has actually been like placed here by somebody?
I think about that a lot. It's like that whole. Okay, like, thinking back to this. Okay, go.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
What's going
so
on
you
here?
see this to our press F. Okay, you
Yeah.
see this? This whole area was rendered by someone as a JPEG. Or
Yeah.
as like an image or some other image format to make it look like Zaibatsu is more than just Zaibatsu. It's the whole of Tokyo. You have
Yeah.
the port. You have the ships coming in. All of it is made by someone. And there's even like infomercials of like cereal cola. Like you can like if you listen to if you go to a particular part of the city and you have your volume up, you will hear an advertisement of the cereal cola, which is like their version of Coca-Cola. And it's an entirely lore-based thing. Now I think it's still here. I don't know. I already collected it, but there might be some cash right here.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Now there are a few $1,000s across Zaibatsu. I collected most of it.
Kind of find it amazing like how long this must have taken to develop, because it's insanely detailed to everything.
I mean, just looking at what I've seen them develop in the past few months since I've been playing, and that's only since June. It's a lot.
Yeah, I remember playing the game and it wasn't as big, I think, but it was still really awesome.
It was quite small, but it was dense. If I could say that, it was quite small but dense.
Yeah, I would say
You
like
know?
if roleplay games should be like, I would say smaller but more like packed together, so it like feels like there's more happening around you. That's kind of like something that not many games do. Have you ever been to Japan in real
No,
life?
I have not been to Japan. No.
Like it feels like you know a lot about this place.
I mean, I just like doing my own research.
I think Japan and like China and all of that is like super cool. It looks really.
I like learning about Southeast Asia or just like a lot of countries in general. I'm just a really research kind of person.
I like the effects here. Can you imagine that somebody had to make all of these like small models and effects to these things
Okay.
here?
Oh yeah. The Japanese have a very. It's like the British. Like the British government or the royal family or like traditional cultures are very, very, very keen on details. If you look
Yeah.
at like how the British government works or how like they have ceremonies and how Japan has ceremonies and how Japan's work ethic is, it's very much high quality. Back when
Yeah.
Toyota was first coming to the United States, my uncle had a Tora, which is like I think like a Japanese lawnmower. I think it's Japanese at least.
Yeah.
And these Japanese engineers came from Japan into like the middle of nowhere as like an on-call engineer, and they apologized profusely and were very upset that the quality of this Japanese lawnmower is just so bad because it had like a poorly manufactured blade. And they're
Yeah.
like, we'll replace this in full. We will contact you in a few weeks, months, whatever, and this and that and this and that, because our quality was so poor. You're not seeing that with Hyundai and Kia. I hate to admit it. I'm a Korean boo. You know, I love Korean chaebol, but you know, my car is Korean. my fridge is Korean. My oven is Korean. My fridge, toaster, TV, monitor, desk, it's Korean.
Almost every like piece of equipment you can buy comes from like China, South, like Asia itself most of the time.
Oh yeah, Bay Fashion. Here's another people like roleplay as like fashionist elites or whatever.
Jeez,
like
yeah.
there's a lot of things. Now you have physical tools. You can buy a few physical tools. You can buy this umbrella or this briefcase.
Yeah, let me buy a briefcase. Why not?
Where's the umbrella? Oh,
I
here
will
it
look
is.
more like a businessman with the briefcase in Japan. Let me bring this out.
Oh yeah, you got.
A briefcase and a gun. That amazing. Imagine us robbing the store, huh?
That's all that we really need.
Mostly like they improved the cars. I'm pretty sure the cars were really weird before.
Yes,
If I don't remember.
the cars were really low poly. There wasn't that much detail. They updated it about a month or 2 months or so, I would say. Okay, so
Yeah.
here's what I was wanted to show you. This is the the auto shop where you get your oil changed or whatever.
Ooh.
This provides a good bit of roleplay because previously it was really small what you could not do because this is a gas station.
Wait, so if you drive in here, you can actually customize the car, or?
Well, in order to customize your car, you have to use the app on your phone, but it's roleplay.
Oh yeah.
My favorite thing is when I get to show
Oops.
people. Oh, I guess it does work. Okay,
It does.
maybe we are about to find oot, as the Canadian would say.
All right, let me have a look here. I'm gonna look at you driving.
All right.
What's gonna happen? Oh, you're gonna bring up the car. Okay.
I have the best driving abilities known to mankind in all of Japan.
Yeah, I believe you. Oh, wait, how do we?
Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. Hold on.
Wait,
It appears as if
I think the issue here is we can't interact with the.
yeah, sometimes it goes away and sometimes you have to wait a good ungodly. Oh, you moved. Oh, there we go. Okay, hold on. It
All
just
right.
allowed me to do it. What? It
It
just
did.
allowed me to do it.
Yeah, I think the thing is when I'm looking at it, but I am interacting with your car instead. So like.
Oh, I got it. There we go. We got it. We got it, friends and
Yes.
family. We got it.
That's cool. And I can like go under now. Wait, how do I?
You would rope. Oh,
Oops.
oh. I fell to the map.